the U.S. Army. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong. Learn more about the U.S. Army at GoArmy.com. We welcome Blackstone Cherry.
Hello.
The weirdest thing I say on the air is when I say the name of your band because you did an ID before to play before songs or whatever. And when you knuckleheads did it, you went Blackstone Cherry. And so now every time I play one of your songs, I say Blackstone Cherry.
As you should.
I like it.
That's the only way to say the band.
Do you do that at all the radio stations, or do we get a special one?
Go ahead and go up.
There you go. Blackstone Cherry. On the road there at the Rave in Milwaukee tonight with Saint and Sonia. We had those guys down there yesterday at the Studio East for some stuff, and just a good time. Now, have you guys done the Mall Stage Studio East edition yet, or not?
We haven't.
No.
We have not done the middle of the mall version of Studio East.
So it's like your Tiffany show or something like that, or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we used to play the
John
Mexican
Fred said it
restaurant back home.
1999 in sync.
Yeah, there you go. Bye. You guys probably pull out a cover and do a little bye for us today or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Now I know you guys haven't been on the road for very long because I was watching Ben's vacation photos online for the past. You were in were you in Jamaica? Right, you were in Jamaica when we were there. With like 250 of our listeners, and I'm like, hey, we're just up the road,
Yeah, I remember that. We took a little trip to Jamaica at the middle of January, and then we all went. The band went. We were on Shiprocked. So it was like 2 vacations kind of back to back, which I have no issues with that.
How was that Shiprock? Did you like playing on a ship? Was that okay, or what was
it was awesome. I mean, I think between John, Fred, and Chris, they burned up the motor on the ice cream machine. But no, it was fun, man. A lot of great bands. We got to hang out with some new bands that we hadn't got to see before, and when you wake up on the ocean, it could be a lot worse places.
You guys like when you hit the cruise ship thing? Do you guys gain weight like everybody else when they go on a cruise or anything like that? Because I mean, you do how many shows did you play?
I thought we weren't going to talk about this.
Okay,
I thought this was personal.
All right.
Well, I'll say this:
and just for record, it was a froyo machine. Damn it, not ice cream.
Oh, that's like having a salad. That's like having a salad.
Having a salad. Yeah, exactly. That was the 4th time we have played on Shiprock, and it was great. Great bands, great time. Yes, I personally did gain some weight, but then we got home and I caught the flu bug. So the first night of this tour in Destin, it was me and throwing up in a toilet before we went on stage.
Well, that's a good way. Good way to lose weight after a cruise.
Yeah.
So go on a cruise, gain the weight, and then get the flu and whatever.
Lost my boat weight. Yeah.
Then next time you're on a cruise, find somebody who looks sick and lick them, I guess, and then you lose all your cruise weight. I'm gonna get sick just like Blackstone Cherry did. That's a weird gig on a ship or whatever. This tour you're going for a couple of months and then you're headed to Europe and all that stuff. Do you have is there favorite gigs you play, like different cities and things like that, or was the ship the coolest thing, or do you have kind of shows you like to do or different things?
Everything's different, man. It's almost like picking favorite children, and I know some people can't. And some have it easier than others.
George Bailey.
Right. Well, I understand. But no, it's like every venue or every style of venue has its quirks, you know what I mean, that make them all special in their own ways. We've never done a headline show or co-headline show at the Rave, so we're super excited about this, and their backstage is apparently legit from what I hear.
It's haunted.
Well, yeah, I'm not doing the haunted thing.
And there's a swimming pool without water.
Perfect place to take a dip.
Don't dive. No,
we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
Ain't that just a big ass concrete hole at that point?
Yeah.
There's no water.
Yeah, I guess you don't call it a swimming pool. You call it a large hole that you don't want to dive into. I've met some large holes that I didn't want to dive into. Let's play a song.
Wow. Yeah, dude, look here.
I've been up for a lot of hours, so it's just going to be like that.
Well, diving into a large hole could result in pain.
And
this next song, we've never done this acoustic, so if we screw this up royally, please forgive us.
I'll give him the segue. Make some noise for Blackstone Cherry.
Yeah. This is our current single. This song's called When the Pain Comes. Make sure my guitar's on. Yep. Ready?
Yep. Always.
Who set the world on fire,
When did we get so violent that situations hit frustration today? Sometimes I feel so helpless, and then my thoughts get selfish, but my collection of perceptions have changed. I'm not broken, I just notice sometimes we take it too far to find who we are. When the pain comes, I will not be afraid. I am here to stay, even when the pain comes. When did it get so cold-hearted that no one knows a soul here? I feel divided, undecided, and strange. Truth is that I'm still fighting. With thunder comes the lightning. Just know the weather does get better someday. You can judge me, please just trust me. Sometimes we take it too far to find who we are. When the pain comes, I will not be afraid. I am here to stay, even when the pain comes. Times we take it too far to find who we are. When the pain comes, I will not be afraid. I am here to stay, even when the pain comes. Sometimes we take it too far, 'cause that's who we are. When the pain comes, I will not be afraid. I'm here to stay. When the pain comes,
There you go. Thank you kindly.
That's Blackstone Cherry in Studio East. Thank you guys for that one.
Yeah,
we talk about picking a favorite kid and stuff like that, and being at the rave tonight. Is the set list set? Are you guys? Do you pick that day of, or is it set for the whole tour, or what do you guys do?
Man, on a tour like this, where you're, both bands play an hour each night, so we're a co-headline kind of thing. It takes the first 3 or 4 shows to try to get everything kind of dialed in, figured out, lined out, all that. But then once you get it, you kind of get one that feels really, really good, and you don't want to mess with it much for this time length. But we do switch it up sometimes.
Yeah. And who throws it together? Is it a bare knuckle brawl, or is there a consensus? Or
it's pretty easy, really. I mean,
you guys got a lot of songs, though. I mean,
Yeah.
even with co-headline and getting to do full sets and stuff like that, you got to leave some of your favorite kids by the side of the road.
Oh,
for every show.
100%. You just got to make sure you pick them up on the way home.
Yeah. That's good stuff. Is there a song, and this is bands, some bands will answer this and some won't. Is there a song that with the hits and stuff that people want to hear? Do you guys have songs that you're like, God, I wish we never had to play that one again?
The drum solo.
Drum solo? Yeah.
That's what I hear.
We always joked at
because they're always forgetting the words.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, at the end of the day, there might be songs that you go, oh man, we played that a whole bunch. But, you got to always think back to when we were like kids, we would have loved to have ever gotten to the position of going, oh, you hope to get tired of playing this song. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can't imagine how many times Leonard Skinner's tired of playing Freebird, right? So, or Aerosmith with Dream On. So it's kind of one of those things where it might get old a little bit, but you have to play it, like it's fresh, because it could be somebody's first time ever hearing that song, So
the album's been out for about 6 months. And you guys have been out playing it and stuff like that. How's it been received? The new albums, was it Screaming at the Sky? How's that going? I mean, tell us a little bit about the new album and what you're feeling.
We've been told that it's our best one yet. So, hey, no big deal. No big deal. No,
we
it's
we just got nominated for a Grammy.
yeah.
No, we didn't.
We're
No,
super
we didn't.
proud of this album. It sounds, I think with this one too, we wanted to put it all out there lyrically and not really beat around the bush and just exactly say whatever we wanted to say and not make up a metaphor for everything. And I think that's at the end of the day, that's what it's relating. That's what people relate to. So I think it's our first album with Stevie playing the bass, and if you listen to this album, you can hear that bass. It's like thunder down there. So it's just a new chapter for us. It's a new thing moving forward, and an album that we're super proud of, and we love playing it live.
Screaming at the Sky sounds kind of like the album before that, Human Condition. It sounds a lot like Therapy. And Human Condition was, it must have been, it was ready during Rona, so it wasn't written during Rona or whatever. Is Screaming at the Sky like your Rona album then? Or you guys, because both albums sound like therapy sessions, basically.
I think it's just more than anything, it's just learning and living, man. I hate to just say the Rona sessions, but it's all the stuff you lived through then and relearning how to live again after that. The world's still not the same as it was. So we're all learning every day how to redo this thing. And it's, I think that's what the records are really a culmination of. There's definitely, so it's tinged with, frustrations from that time period and things, but I think we tried to make it more about that process of moving forward through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I went through some stuff in my own life, I noticed that songs on the radio made a lot more sense. Before that, they were music, and all of a sudden they became therapy. So, and I know you must hear from a lot of people say that about your stuff because of the way it is.
That's the most amazing experience of it all is when people come up and they have connected with something that you and your friends have written, and it meant to them what it meant to you. That's as cool as it gets.
The longest time when people would say that, I'd be like, yeah, I get it. Songs are, that way. But then I was hearing songs, I'm like, holy crap, they've been bugging my life, and this is what it's like. So, and your songs have that kind of deep feel, but would still be in some fun rock stuff, that you can really get out and have a good time too. So
yeah, you gotta balance it all out. Rock and roll is supposed to be all crazy and fun, so we got to throw that in there as well.
All right, are we ready for a little more fun? Can we do another? Yeah, all right. It's plugged in tonight at the rave with Saint Sonia. Let's. What are you gonna do for us next?
We'll take you back. We'll go back in time about 13 years for this next one. We'll go back to a record we put out called "Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea," and this song is called "Like I Roll." So it's
Blackstone Cherry in Studio East.
Got my daddy's car and his old guitar, a suitcase full of broken hearts. Got my mama's smile and her baby blue eyes. I ain't got much, but what I got's mine, and I roll like I roll. I roll like I roll. I got an open road in a restless soul. Rolling Stones on the radio. I roll like I roll. Yeah, I roll like I roll. I roll like the hills under the California sun. Burn through the desert like a devil on the run. I'll be flying high till the day that I die. No matter what they say. At the end of the day, I will roll like I roll. Well, there's a lot of people gonna try to bring you down. They got a lot of rules, they're gonna try to put you out. I keep looking up in this world full of doubt. I roll like I roll. I roll like the hills under the California sun. Burn through the desert like a devil on a run. I'll be flying high till the day that I die. No matter what they say. the end of the day. I'm not gonna let it slip away. 'Cause I'd rather burn it out than to let it fade. I got an open road in a restless soul. The Rolling Stones on the radio. I roll like I roll. I roll through the hills of my old Kentucky home, back to the place where my heart belongs. I'll be flying high till the day that I die, no matter what they say. At the end of the day, I did it my way. Roll like I roll.
Thank you very much.
Blackstone Cherry in Studio East here at the G Spot at Gurney Mills. That's my favorite. I got a favorite. That's my favorite. Thank you guys. We did not
Thank you.
prearrange this. All right, I'm going to ask you now. Favorite kid question. Favorite one that you're playing right now. Live in the live show.
When the Pain Comes is a lot of fun playing it live, just because it's still fresh, it's new. It's the song we've played the least, probably.
Yeah.
We'd never done an acoustic until a few minutes ago, so I'm sorry you had to witness a train wreck.
It was crap. No, it was good. It was good.
But no, we that was a lot of fun. You know, I mean, everything's a lot of fun. Doing White Trash every night's always fun.
Yeah,
You know,
people
so
love that one.
it's you know, dude, playing music for people is a good time, and it's a decent gig. You
Yeah,
know, so there's not much to complain about.
Anybody else want to pick a favorite kid?
Steve, go.
Steve?
What's your favorite song?
Favorite one?
Live.
Huh? Same thing. How's Steve fitting in, by the way? Is he all right? Or
I think we'll keep him.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
we're gonna keep him around.
Yeah.
No, he yeah.
Don't lie. Tell everybody
We've,
the truth. We're here now.
We get a new person at the radio station. We make them buy lunch. First meeting, they got to buy lunch. So, is there hazing? Is there anything? Is that a thing with the new
I
guy?
pay Steve to haze me.
Really? Right.
Steve makes great coffee. No, Steve comes from Steve grew up with us in the same area. You know what I mean? So it's like
So of course there's hazing.
Yeah, we've all known each other for years beyond the band, and been brothers before that. So it was kind of just a natural fit. We call it. He's really been a godsend. He's a talented person. He can play the drums, guitar, the bass, guitar, obviously, sings, writes. He dances on stage like nobody's business.
Wow.
I mean,
Beast
the
mode.
man is the package deal.
Next
I'm just
time
gonna
you
call
guys
you
come
on
and play
today
Studio
for
East.
moral support. Say good things like that, so I feel good about myself. I'm just gonna call you on.
Come
today.
on with it,
You
man.
got-
Wow.
Thank you, Ben.
Next time you guys play Studio East, we won't give them a stool. We'll make them do that dancing here.
Come on
at
now.
You
At
heard
the-
it, Steve.
the G Spot at Gurney
I have
Mills.
to do it.
You got the
Past that.
Yeah.
The castle?
yeah.
Are you talking about the cat?
No, the Mars Cheese Castle. You
Yeah.
guys stop.
No, but I mean, it
You
probably
kind
will
of have
happen.
to. Yeah. You get out. You get out on the road and see some stuff. You're in Milwaukee today at the old German beer hall. It's free bratwurst today. It's Usinger Day. It's so stop and get yourself a free
Well,
brat.
show's canceled.
You're in Milwaukee. You got to get a beer and a brat. They're at the rave tonight with Saint Sonia on the road right now. Hopefully doing another lap through the area. I know you're going to Europe for a while, and we'll see a little bit more of you guys. And then when the last album came out 6 months ago, but are you working on stuff now?
Hell no, we ain't working on nothing yet. We're working on a live show, playing that, taking that thing around the world.
All right.
That's all we're working on.
All right. So go out and get Screaming at the Sky. Might be the last album ever because they're sick of that crap and they're just going to play live now. So thank you to Blackstone Cherry for playing in studio.
Thank y'all for
East.
hanging
Thank
out
you,
with
guys.
us.
Thank you all for coming out. We really appreciate it.
See them
Thanks, all the guys.
tonight at the rave in Milwaukee, along with Saint Sonia, and we appreciate them being here at the G Spot at Gurney Mills today for Studio East, powered by the U.S. Army. They're strong, and then there's Army Strong. Learn more about the U.S. Army. Visit GoArmy.com. One more time, thank you, Blackstone Cherry.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Live from Studio East.